Podcast, Episode 4, The Rusty Key. Welcome back to the Chafing Armor Podcast. I'm your host, Michael, and with me tonight is Riley. Riley, tell us who you will be playing.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I'm playing Torrent Wobbletail, a blue Axolotl Tempest cleric.
And also with us tonight is James. James, tell us who you will be playing.
Hello, everyone. My name is James, and I'm playing Lexicon, the Warforged Bard.
Wonderful. And also with us tonight is Dare. Dare, tell us who you will be playing.
Howdy, everyone. I am Dare, and I am playing Jack Hasenpfefffer, a rabbit folk artificer.
And Izzy is traveling right now. We're going to find out what's happening with Gideon later. But very specially, we have a special guest tonight. Sir, would you please introduce yourself and tell us your character's name?
Right. My name is Michael Cross, and I will be playing Elaris Nightrunner, a wood elf ranger.
Love it. And Michael, we are going to get more into it, but can you just tell people briefly who you are and what you do?
Yes, I am the co-creator of a podcast called Red Dirt D&D, which is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast, music and sound effects like a classic radio show. And I'm also the morning edition host for the local Oklahoma NPR station KOSU.
Nice. Beautiful. We stand NPR here.
Yes.
And we will, all those links will be in our show notes, but we are going to go ahead and get into the show. When we last left our players, they had met in a inn far from where our previous campaigns had taken place in a town called Dusk Hollow, in an inn called the First Flood Inn. Our players came together. Lexicon came to sentience for the first time in God knows how long. You made your way out of the inn. You all found that you had detailed maps showing you a location inside the Shrouded Maw, a cursed low mountain ranges that is known to be very, very dangerous. You have made your way off, and with a series of unfortunate rolls, you all found yourself a little bit lost, coming into a graveyard, and just over the hill came some enormous, stitched-together creature, dragging behind it a long, rusted sword. And, ladies and gentlemen, I need you to roll for initiative.
Oh, golly whiz.
Woohoo!
All right. And, yes, Elaris, I would also like you to roll, too.
Heck. Ooh, not good.
All right. Elaris, what did you get?
I got a 6.
6 for Elaris. Well, that kind of makes sense in the story. So.
Right, exactly. That might be perfect.
That's all right. That you're a little far away. So Lexicon.
I rolled a 19 for a 20.
Ooh, 20 for Lexicon, and for our quick rabbit, Jack.
I rolled a 10 plus 4, 14.
14 for Jack, and finally, but not least, Torrent Wobbletail, the Axolotl. What did you roll?
A whole whopping 9.
A 9. Okay, you will definitely not regret that. You are all just outside of this ancient, crumbling graveyard as this creature comes over the hill. It is maybe just a little bit larger than an average troll. It is large. It is clearly stitched together. The most upsetting thing is that its face seems to undulate as it turns to look at you, but we'll get to that in a moment. First and foremost is Lexicon. You find that your war-forged body has a reflex that this bumbling creature or stumbling creature cannot match, and you are able to act first. What would you like to do?
All right. About how far away is this thing?
I would say it's about 20 feet away.
Oh, okay. Golly, that's close. Okay, well, it's it's dark, and that thing is scary. So I am going to try and drop a fairy fire on this thing. It needs to make a dexterity 12 saving throw.
Gotcha. Now, I am going to be rolling some beautiful dice from You Are Wizards. They are not a sponsor of this show, but by God, these things are beautiful, and I'm going to just mention that because, whoa, these things are pretty. But fortunately for you, it rolls an 8. So it
not
fails.
so pretty after all, is it?
So what happens to this creature when it is struck with fairy
it's
fire?
going to be glowing in a color I choose. I'm going to go with green. And anything within the 20-foot cube that is organic, basically, will now shed a dim light of about 10-foot radius, and it will impose advantage on attack rolls for anybody attacking it while it is glowing.
Oh, wow. So it is dim. It is kind of dusk. Y'all have gotten disoriented in these bewildering hills, and suddenly everything is just bathed in this warm glow. And it kind of it does two things. One, it takes some of the horror from this creature, because you realize that while it is terrifying, it is just some kind of construction, some kind of animation, no more nor less than a skeleton in one way. But it also makes it creepier because now you can see its face even better. And again, we'll get to that in a second.
Yeah. And then as a bonus action, his flute is going to pop out of the side of his neck and play like a little quick little ditty, a la like Willy Wonka from the original movie, when he's telling the Oompa Loompas to do something. It's going to be like a little lilting, happy little tune, and I'm going to grant a bardic inspiration to Mr. Hasenpfefffer. So you'll get a D6
Excellent.
that you can use for the next 10 minutes on any D20 roll.
Beautiful. And are you moving closer or farther away, or just staying where you are in regards to this creature?
Stay where I'm at.
Okay. Jack, you see this creature coming over the hill. It suddenly is bathed in this warm glow, and you suddenly feel inspired. It is your turn.
Okay, Jack looks around to see who's taking charge, and not seeing anybody else charging forward, but seeing Lexicon play his little flute and hearing that music. Jack will step forward with almost bravery and will shoot the creature with a blast of acid splash from his basically a squirt gun, and so it's a long hollowed out thigh bone with 3 sheep's bladders attached to it. And so he gives it a good squeeze on the end.
And I have a question. Did your character invent this?
Yes. Yeah, it's basically just a delivery system for the concoctions that his mother taught him to make. Oh, yeah, that's an advantage.
That's right.
Okay, so that was a 15, and that is a non-natural 20.
Nice. Well, non-natural 20 definitely hits.
Okay, and that is a total of 11 damage.
11 damage as it splashes into its side. You don't know if you would have hit it, but with this glow coming up, and it eats into it, and you actually hear some as like 3 or 4 of these thick, heavy, almost cable-like stitches pop on the side, and this just dry husk-like organs kind of spill out a little bit on the side. It does not stop it, but it certainly seems to feel it, and it turns to look at you, Jack. Now, it has been just dragging. It's actually not very loud, even though it's large. It doesn't have any clothes on. It also doesn't have any thing to show, shall we say. So it's not really loud while it's walking. The only sound that it makes is just the sound of its long, rusty. It's like a giant greatsword, but it's just really looks like it's been dug out of the ground, and it's got that little hook at the end, and it brings it up, and it's going to use a special attack, and it's going to attack all of you as it swings. And I would like to roll now. This is a very important roll. That is a 15. Does a 15 hit any of you?
Ow. No.
Am I also there?
Oh, no, Elias, you are... I'm sorry, Elaris, you have to forgive me. There was an Elias earlier. Elaris, you are out of combat range at this
That's
point.
what I figured. Okay, good.
Yeah, but no, good check. So for anyone that hit, that is going to be... that is going to be a total... It actually rolled kind of poorly. 10 points of piercing damage as it cuts into your flesh. However... it does something else as a bonus action. It turns and looks at you, Jack, as you were the one who injured it. And its face shifts. And I need you to make a willpower saving throw.
Okay. Before that happens, the hit takes Jack down.
Oh, goodness.
And,
You were at full hit points, right?
well, we're first level, so...
Yeah, I gotcha. It gotcha.
So,
It's okay.
Jack does not see anything as he is knocked to the ground.
Understood.
Shortest campaign ever.
Yeah, well, your DM went a little easy on y'all on the first campaign.
Apparently.
And so he may have overcorrected just a tad. So we'll see. We'll see if any of you survive. So you have gone down. I need you to make your first death saving throw, please.
On this turn or at the beginning of my next turn?
Yeah, we can wait. You do it on the next turn. That's fine.
Okay.
As you go down. So since you have gone down, it will now turn to you, Lexicon, because you were the one who cast the fairy fire on it.
Sure.
And I need you to make a willpower saving throw.
I will make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes. Someone is still
Someone's
living
still
in
in 3.5.
3.5, everybody. Woo! Yeah, give me that that one
wisdom
instead.
is my dump stat. Oh, no. Definitely no. That's a 4.
Okay. So this is really interesting. So the thing is, this attack is going to fail against you. But here's the reason why. It goes in, the way this attack works is its face shifts into one of your loved ones.
Oh.
But here's the thing. You don't remember your past.
Right.
And so you all see this moment of just like this of the face like trying to form in. And then there is, even though this thing is just like this shambling beast of, death and necromancy, there's like a moment of confusion of like, what? As its face like snaps back into this just hollow, undead face. And nothing happens. You do, however, Lexicon, you hear a woman screaming like vaguely in the back of your mind, but it won't quite coalesce.
Okay.
And nothing happens. That is the monster's term. It is moving closer to all of you, and it nearly steps on the comatose form of Jack, and that will bring it to Torrent.
Awesome. So seeing that their friend is downed, I'm gonna shoot out Guiding Bolt. She sends a quick prayer to Kimberly, her goddess, and casts Guiding Bolt. That is going to be a 15 to hit.
Did you roll with advantage?
No.
Oh, wait, before you do that,
yes.
I need to roll concentration.
Oh, yes.
See if that goes away. Let's see. I took 10 points. So half of that, or 10. Okay. Plus my con bonus. Oh, yeah. Just made it.
Okay. So it does. The fairy fire does stay up. And so therefore you do get advantage. So
Awesome. Yeah, 15. We'll do the 15.
15 will hit. This thing has no armor. It is just tough.
All right.
So it's not, and it's also huge. So it's not that, or large, I should say. So it's not that hard to hit.
Let's see. Not that great. All right. That'll be 11 points of damage.
Okay, that is 22 points of damage, and this guiding bolt just sings into its flesh, and again, you see more of these cable-like stitches pop out, and its left arm that's not holding the sword, like, kind of sags and becomes, like, barely functional as it continues to move towards y'all. Now, out of the darkness, over the hill, something happens. Elaris.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
How far away am I from it?
You're probably, right now, you're probably about 30 feet away.
Oh, so okay, good. In which case, then I see these people in trouble, and I've realized that they need some help. So I draw my short swords, and I rush in. And I will use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on it as I then attack with my short sword. The first attack, when I have advantage, and because I have Elven Accuracy, it's actually with an extra d20. A really bad roll to start out with. But a 15.
And that was with advantage?
Yes.
Okay, but a 15 does hit.
Excellent. So total of 16 points of damage. Do you need that broken up? Some of that's force and some of that is psychic damage.
It is not immune to psychic damage, so just give me all of it.
Okay, so 16 points of damage total.
16.
And the second attack.
Ooh.
A 18 to hit. And this is just 2d6. With 11.
That would still be advantage.
Yes, it is. 11 points of damage total.
Okay, so that's a total of 49 points of damage.
Dang.
So you come in and you all see this elven figure with a cloak billowing behind him, and these hair done in braids at his side to stay back into combat comes out, and this sword almost glowing in the fairy fire comes out and as he comes by, he does that anime thing where he crosses by and there's a moment's pause, and then the monster's left arm, already damaged by you, Torrent, just boom falls to the ground. And the monster does seem vaguely aware of it, like kind of like turn like, but and then turns towards you, Elaris, and is like, let me say, do you want to say anything, Elaris, before or do anything else at the end of your turn?
Well, I turn to everybody else and I say, sorry, it looks like you could use some help. Do you mind if I butt in?
Jack
Yes,
kind of moans
please.
on the ground.
A moan of welcome. Yes, that will bring it back up to Lexicon.
Okay. How bad is this thing looking at this point?
I mean, he looks really messed up. His stitches are popping left and right. The acid is eating into his side. He looks pretty badly injured. It's a little hard to tell because he is, an unnatural creature.
Right. He was messed up to start with.
Exactly, but he does seem to be quite hurt.
Okay, and he's right on top of us right now, basically. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna. He's gonna turn to this thing after nodding toward the elf who just appeared from the darkness to hopefully save our butts. And he's going to next to where his crossbow is on his shoulder, a little tube flips out from his shoulder next to it and starts to glow and shoots a bolt of fire out from it, aka firebolt. And since it's an advantage, but I'm at disadvantage because he's right next to me, it'll be a straight roll. Let's see what we got. Oh, hey, that is 15, 19 then to hit.
That hits.
All right, and that will be a d10 of fire damage. And if all goes well, it will not like fire damage. Well, that's 4 points of fire damage.
4 points?
Yeah.
So it actually catches fire. Fire is, I don't know if you've heard this, fire bad.
Yeah.
So fire bad. So you actually do double damage to this Frankenstein-like creature.
That's what I wanted to hear.
It's
good.
Its body begins to smoke and cook. Something inside of it, like you don't know if it's like sawdust or what, is actually on fire now. Like its body is smoking. There is smoke coming out of its eye sockets, which still have eyes in them, but the smoke is coming out behind, and the face is undulating even more now. Jack, I would like you to make a death saving throw, please.
All right, here we go. First one. And
don't tell us.
That is an 18.
18. All right, so you stabilize. So that's good.
No, don't I have to have three
sorry. No,
successes?
my apologies. My brain is thinking of 5 million different things. No, okay. So that is a success. You are correct.
First success.
Your first success, yes.
All right.
And that will bring it to the creature's turn.
Yay.
Now, the creature is in really bad shape, and he is going... Now, the good news is with you laying on the ground, Jack, he can't catch you in a multi-swing. So, good for you. The bad news is he's going to try to catch all the rest of you. Now, here's the thing. What I want is he is going to attack Elaris. Like, he's attacking Elaris. He is swinging his thing in a massive arc, which is trying to catch all of you. However, because Elaris is behind him, there is a chance he may miss both of you. So I want both Torrent and Lexicon. I would like you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right.
Nat 20.
Nat 20, nice.
It's not a nat 20, but it is a 15.
Nice, that both succeed. So tell me, both of you, as he swings this sword around above his head, trying to catch both of you, how do y'all get out of the way?
Drop down to the floor.
Lexicon is just going to stumble backward because he's not in good shape right now. That thing almost took him, that last hit almost took him down, so he's just kind of stumbles backwards.
Understood. And as far... he rolled a 2, which with his bonuses, I'm guessing, is not going to hit you, Elaris.
No.
So what I would like to hear is, how do you avoid this thing? So he's swinging it in a huge arc to try and hit everyone, but he's specifically trying to hit you. How do you avoid this giant? It's just this. It's a great sword. It's really meant to be like a two-handed sword, but because he's so big, he's holding it with one hand.
Right. So as it flies, as he tries to swing it across to me, I just jump up like sideways and just dodge it as it goes right underneath me.
Doing some elven shit. Right
exactly.
There.
Oh yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yeah, no,
it's gorgeous. Total anime. It's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, I love it. I fully support this. As your feet hit back to the ground, do you want to say anything to him?
No, I'm really focused right now.
Yeah, I gotcha. You're locked in. So speaking of locked in, Torrent, as you successfully nat 20'd your way out of that, hit the ground. You will need to. Well, no, I'm sorry. That was flavor text. I don't punish people for flavor text. It is your turn.
All right. I am going to try and go stabby stab with the trident.
All right.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Love it. All right. So that is going to be 10 points of damage.
Torrent Wobbletail, please describe to me how you put down this horrifying creature.
After dropping to the floor, Torrent, they whip their trident off their back, swoop it over as if they were going to cut out the feet, and then pop back up and drive it into the neck of the creature, popping the stitches in the face and the neck.
I love it. Now, there is a moment where its face takes on the appearance of someone that you care about. So you don't have to tell us, but if you want to, tell us what face does it take on?
They see the face of Hydros, a blue or orange axolotl. You can see a face of terror reflecting what Torrent fears has happened to their friend before the creature dies.
And those last stitches, pa-ting, 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 and the head just boom, slides off and hits the ground. And combat is over. And what would y'all like to do now? You have a unconscious member who's made one saving throw.
Right. Before we do anything, I think I said, I don't think this is a good time for your friend to be sleeping, and so I cast Healing Word on him.
Nice.
And that'll
what
be
is the total on that?
9 points of healing.
Ooh, fantastic. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because that was 10
Jack
points that you took, right?
Wakes up and gets up on his elbows, laying down, looks around, goes, "Did we win? Did we win?"
I love it. And with that combat temporarily completed, I'd like to take a brief moment from the story, and I'd like to talk to Michael. And I'm so sorry. Do you go by Mike or Michael?
Michael.
Michael. I also go by Michael, but people always ask me that too. So
Yeah, I know.
Michael,
All the time.
Gotcha. Thank you so much. So you and I met paneling at SoonerCon in Norman, which was a fantastic time.
Yes.
And I found out that you do a lot of cool D&D things. I'd love it if you'd tell us a little bit about it.
Right. Well, about 5 years ago, I decided, right in the middle of the pandemic, it'd be fun to do a D&D podcast. And so we did. We created Red Dirt D&D here in Oklahoma. It's an actual play Dungeons and Dragons podcast. It's got music and sound effects like a classic radio show. Because I was inspired, my day job is working as the morning edition host for KOSU, and I was inspired by things like Prairie Home Companion, where if you've ever listened to that, they play radio show type of skits. And I thought, wouldn't that be cool to put that into a D&D podcast? And so it's fully edited, again, music and sound effects. And since that time, over the past 5 years, we've gotten more than 150,000 downloads and have spread this out into even more shows. We've got 2 shows on YouTube, one of them called Mysteries of Beatrix, the other one called The Red Dirt Outlaws. And if that's not enough, if you like Pathfinder, I know a lot of people out there like the Pathfinder, not just the 5e. We have a Pathfinder podcast called Wayfinder Legends.
Man, you've got a lot going on.
We do. I do love this game.
In fact, you do. It really shows in your in what we've already heard from you and Elaris. So I want everybody to know that the show notes for all of those will be available in this show, so you can go and check that out so that you can find out more of Michael's cool stuff and Red Dirt.
And more power to what is, I assume, an entire team of editors.
It's just me, actually. It takes me about 8 hours total to edit an entire episode, about a 30 to 45 minute long episode, because it gets really cut down. And then
I believe it.
It's a labor of love. So I absolutely love doing it.
As one thing that I often will tell other people who edit things is people who don't edit things will never understand how long it takes. It's just, if you've never edited something, years ago, I was a friend of mine was editing something, and this was like in the late 80s on the ancient equipment that was available at the time. And one other friend was sitting there, and he suddenly got upset, and he goes, "It can't take this long. It just can't. It just can't." Like he just, like his brain refused to accept. And so
shut up and keep splicing.
Exactly.
I came in to working in the radio business like right after we'd stopped doing the razor blades and Scotch tape. So fortunately, I've always done it on digital, but I know the horror stories of editing with razor blades and Scotch tape.
So I graduated from college in '97 with a degree in radio, television, film with an emphasis on radio. And while I never actually edited anything that way, I did have to learn that method. So I shudder to think at the wonderful thing. But I digress. Michael, we are so happy to have you on here, and we are going to get right back to the action. Elaris, you have literally saved this person who was down and likely dying. You could tell that he had taken a very heavy hit. As you all come up and convene, would anyone like to do anything now?
Jack gets up and goes over and grabs your hand and says, Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I think I'm going to stay in the back from now on.
Certainly. Well, it was absolutely my pleasure. And any time I could step in and help, I would certainly be thrilled to do it. Your name is, what is it again?
I'm Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Family name is Hasenpfefffer.
Jack Hasenpfefffer.
From the Sunrise and Sunset Mountains, yeah.
Well, my name is Elaris Nightrunner.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
And Elaris, as you look around, you see Jack. First of all, Jack, can you tell everyone quickly what he sees?
So Jack is a 4-foot-tall rabbit, 5 feet with ears, gray-brown fur, red leather, studded leather armor. He has what looks like a long thigh bone, about 2.5 feet long, with 3 sheep bladders sticking out of the back end of it, and various pouches and vials all over his belt and vest. And you see a fey rabbit folk before you, just quivering with anticipation and now a little bit more fear than he had before.
And as you behold Elaris, tell us what does everyone see?
Right, Elaris is a typical wood elf, black hair in braids to kind of keep it out of his face, very long. And although he is all dressed in black, you can tell he's made more for stealth, so that you can't see him much in the forest, but there is a brightness about him. Also very fey-like. There's a shining in his eyes that he always seems to be fairly cheerful, even though he would seem kind of the gloomy, dark type of person. He's actually very up and shiny, with 2 short swords on the side and a long bow on the back.
I love it. And Torrent, as you come up to introduce yourself, tell the viewers, listeners again, what they see with this Axolotl.
Oh, thank you so much for coming to help. And standing before you is a blue Axolotl cleric with pearls and shells and storm motifs stitched into the clerical robes. Nothing fancy. A lot of it looks scrounged up on their own, or stitched in with a big golden trident on the back that you just saw in combat. Quite short as well.
and also the who just recovered from stumbling backwards from a giant sword trying to slice them in half, and not insignificantly injured, if I'm not mistaken. Is that not right?
Yeah, there's a big old dent in the side of his head. Yeah.
As you come forward, so Elaris, you have been around a while. You're not an old elf, but you're not.
Right.
You're an elf.
An elf. Yes.
But you have never actually seen a Warforged construct before.
I'm not sure I've ever seen an axolotl person.
No, in fact, you haven't. You haven't. That's very, very true.
I was going to say, your name is Torrent, right?
Oh, yes, it is. Torrent Wobbletail at your service. Here to help.
I've never seen I've seen an axolotl before, but I've never seen one that's humanoid.
Oh? So you haven't seen an orange one walking around? I'm looking for my friend, Hydros.
I've not, but what's her name? What's his name? Their name?
His name is Hydros. He's a bit fiery. You would know him if you saw him, so it's okay. But we are so happy to have had you join our battle.
And as she says that, Elaris, you think about your sister and what you've been looking for.
Right, and I've also been searching for someone. My sister, Bela, unfortunately, she got into a little bit of trouble playing around with I don't know if you've ever heard of a deck of many things.
Yeesh.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, that's why she disappeared. So that's why I've been searching for her.
And as you say that, Lexicon, that sense before that was like a detect evil, you get like a little bit of a pulse, but it's not like the thing that brought you to consciousness. It's more of like the area that you're in now. You sense that this is an evil place.
Well, yeah. Going by the giant monstrosity that is to purchase, that was kind of a given. But Lexicon walks up and extends a hand and says,
"Hello, my name is Lexicon."
And the sound of his voice is kind of like tinny, like almost like he's talking through a telephone. It's just kind of like way down in there and kind of like just eking out a bit. He's about 6'4", has a coating of leather armor on him, but most of him is made of what you might think might be like some sort of ironwood, and also kind of like a coppery, bronzy kind of alloy metal. At the joints and his head is completely metal and has no face on it. It's just a blank slate of a curved slate of metal. But you can tell that he seems to somehow like present a little bit of personality regardless of facial expressions. And extends a hand out to thank you.
Oh, well, it's you're like some sort of construct of some kind, right?
I believe so. I am still figuring that out.
Figuring that out?
Yes, I woke up from what I assume to be a very long sleep, and woke up in a tavern where someone was using me as a calliope, if you will. And he starts playing a little song, and the flute pops back out of his neck. And from inside of his chest, you can hear a tinkling of like a God, what's the word I'm looking for?
Harpsichord, mouth organ.
Yeah, it's dulcimer. That's what the word I was looking for. It's the sound of a dulcimer, kind of like ding, 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 ding. And there's also a tiny little drum that kind of beats inside there as well, and plays a little lilting tune for a few seconds just to demonstrate his musical prowess, if you will.
Yeah, I've certainly woken up in my fair share of taverns myself, but nothing like that's ever happened before.
I should hope not.
So, Elaris, you had actually just recently come back from a mossy ring that is colloquial known as the Witch's Pool. That is where you had first gotten information that there might be a way to retrieve your sister. And while you were coming back, you had been looking for evidences of these shards that you don't know a great deal about. You know that they're incredibly powerful and incredibly dangerous. And you were had a notion from your tracking that there might be something in this area, and that's when you heard what was going on here, and came to these people's rescue, quite literally. Would anyone like to do anything in the area before we move on?
Well, just a real quick question is, what brings you all here?
Yep.
Well, we were following a map, and none of us seem to be very good with maps.
Well, I happen to be fairly good with maps. That's kind of my job. Maybe I can take a look at it and help you out.
Lex hands over the piece of paper that was one of which everyone had. I forget the name of the place we were heading.
The Shrouded Maw is where you are now. Yes. This is a map that is leading to some sort of cavernous entrance, and it is labeled the Archivist. Would you give me a survival check, Elaris?
Yes.
And because you are very familiar with this area, give it to me with advantage.
Excellent. My rolls have not been good, apparently. 12, unfortunately.
12. So that is kind of consistent, because even though you know this area very well, this is literally a hidden place. So you do not succeed as in like, boom, I know exactly where this is. You think you know the general area where this is, but you're not 100% sure.
And what is it labeled as again?
It's actually labeled as the Archivist.
Archivist, okay.
Mm-hmm.
We were hoping to find this archivist so that we can gain some information.
Excellent. Well, I certainly don't know where this archivist is, but following your map, I think we should be able to find your way there. Right now, we're in the Shrouded Maw, which is a dangerous place for anyone to be, even myself. So probably best for us to get on our way. I can guide you to this archivist the best I can.
That would be amazing.
Sounds great.
Okay. I would like you to give me one more survival check. This is also an advantage, but your roll will really matter.
Okay.
What you get here, Elaris. So
all those other rolls didn't mean a thing.
That's right. None of those mattered. Nothing else mattered before this moment.
16.
Ever.
16. Okay. So with a 16, again, you don't. It's not like, you've been to this place before, but you feel fairly confident that you can lead them on the way.
Excellent.
I would just love someone, I don't know, maybe Torrent. Could you roll a D100 for me, or a percentage dice for me?
Oh, I love that. That's great to hear from the DM just randomly. That is going to be
a random encounter.
48.
48.
Pleasantly middling.
How interesting. It is middling. So what that means is this path takes you away from this collapsed beast from this graveyard that was behind y'all, and brings you through a area that you just were, Elaris. This, as y'all start to come, you notice that everything becomes covered in moss and lichen. By the way, did y'all want to take like a short rest or anything before?
Yes, please.
That would probably be a good idea, as
okay.
I am still wobbly.
Yes, and done. So if y'all would like to do that, and
Jack
take
will
any
cast Cure Wounds on Lexicon, since the mending didn't work last time.
Okay.
So he'll try Cure Wounds.
And you find that Lexicon cannot be... I'm just kidding. It works.
This is going to be a very short-lived character.
Surprise! Yes.
7 points of healing.
Fabulous.
All right.
Yeah, there's some rattling around inside, and the dent in the side of his head just kind of goes pop and pops out in the back of it, like somebody was using one of those suction things on it.
That's how you repair hail damage. So yes, I will definitely allow that. And anything that your character can do during a short rest, feel free to do so at this time. As you make your way into this slightly mossy area, there are several stones that seem to have been intentionally put there. Kind of like standing stones, maybe. Maybe like, I don't know, a ring of some kind. As you make your way through, there is, as you get closer to the center, and of course, Elaris, you're very familiar with this because this is where you gained knowledge about Bela. One, that she is still alive, and two, that if you are able to find one of these shards, it might have the power to bring her back. But the vision that you received in the pool in the center of this area was very clear that it was not a guarantee, that there is no guarantee that you can bring her back, but that it is something that might be powerful enough to undo the power of a deck of many things.
Excellent.
As y'all get closer, y'all can see that there is just a still black pool. You cannot tell if this pool is black because it's dark or if it's black for some other reason. But it does seem to beckon to you.
Was there a way last time that I found out, like I talked to somebody in the pool?
So you had been doing ranger stuff and had been doing lots of traveling far and wide looking for any solution. And what you had heard is that people who submerge themselves in this pool may gain visions and knowledge, but that it may come at a price. And you don't seem to have paid a price yet, but that you're aware of. The only thing you know is that it's called the Witch's Pool. As far as you know, there's no witch here. Whatever witch is probably long dead. But it is a place where you can gain knowledge, possibly at a price.
Excellent. Okay. And I tell them
what an interesting looking pool.
You can see the barest sliver of the moon is reflected in it, and it does not move even the tiniest bit. There is a slight breeze, but the pool does not move.
Oh, you do share that information with us?
Yes, I'll share all that information.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Golly whiz.
So Jack,
Lex-
hearing this, edges close and starts to take a vial and dip water out of the witch's pool to examine it.
Okay. I would like you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
And that is 11 plus 4, so 15.
15 is sufficient. As you brush it out, the tiniest drop of this cool, not cold, but it's actually pleasantly cool water touches the fur on the tip of your paw, and you have the overwhelming urge to submerge yourself in this pool, but that focus that allows you to create things like sheep bladder squirt guns of death lets you focus, and you are able to draw yourself back just barely. And you are able, and please note that you have a magical vial of water, which you can try to examine later or try to use in a spell component or a alchemy component if you so choose later.
By the way, I really love that band. street
which
bladder,
one?
Squirt Guns of Death.
Yeah!
Yes.
They are great. Their second album was transcendent.
But Lexicon's going to turn his face toward our new elf friend and say,
Is there some sort of process to this? Do I just walk in? I feel it's necessary to possibly obtain some knowledge.
I mean, if you want to walk in, you certainly can, but I wasn't going to try it at all. It looks kind of freaky, actually. It's kind of creeping me out.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, Let me be clear, Lars. You have gone.
Oh, I have gone in. Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's how you got.
That's
the
what I
knowledge.
see. That's what I thought. I was confused by what you said earlier. That for some reason that I hadn't done it. Yes. So yes, you actually do have to go inside. That's how I found out about my sister, that she's still alive. So if you want to find out more information from here, then yes, you'll have to actually take yourself for a dip. I worry though that you might actually get a little rusty.
Oh, I don't think that will be a problem.
DM, are you prepared for me to fall into this pool?
Go for it. It's your choice.
Lexicon is going to just tip over slowly and just fall into it.
You all of you see the pool. There is a moment where the water splashes up, and then like a reverse thing, the water just whoop, goes back down and is completely still on the top. As he is just, you cannot see him in the darkness of the pool. And immediately, Lexicon, your consciousness expands outward. The first thing I need you to do is to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Just rolled. It is a 14.
14. That is an interesting roll. You hear again that woman's scream. And you think that she is calling your name. This woman from very, very long ago is calling out to you. And you can hear a sound and feel a pain. Now, you do feel pain. It is different than a squishy mortal pain,
Right.
but it is a sensation. However, this is a different kind of pain. This is something essential to you being ripped away, and you feel your side a gaping hole where something used to be, and it is gone, and your purpose, your everything is just taken from you in this moment. And you can hear a voice, and this is not part of your memory. You know it. This is something speaking to you in the pool, and it says, "Do you really want to know what you used to be?"
I would.
I warn you, knowledge comes at a price.
Having no memory is worse than having memories tied to change.
Okay. Give me one more wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. Always with the wisdom saves. That's a 12.
Okay. You, for a moment, you can see it all. You see a battlefield, and you can see an army, and you can see the woman that you were trying to reach. You were trying to reach her. You were trying to save her. And you knew that you were the only one who could. And there a sound starts resonating from out of you, and you're going to save her no matter how many of these goddamn attackers have to die. She is not going, and that's when something rips out your side, and the sound just dies. You can actually see at the edge of the battlefield, like 4 or 5 of these soldiers just turned to goo, like they just evaporate. But then it stops, and you turn and you see this hulking figure, and it's holding part of your side, and it says, "Oh, little Lexicon, nice try," and it backhands you, and you go flying away, and you hear her scream one more time, and you come flying out of the pool. Give me a quick dexterity save, please.
It's 14.
Okay, so you take 1 point of damage as you hit the ground.
That's fair.
And you all see him just literally bong, bong, as he comes out of the pool. And
he's just like lying there and just like kind of like vibrating for a moment. And one of his hands goes to his side to like reassure himself that it's still there.
Okay. So one of the things that you see and you all see is when you put your hand to the side, it is like the rest of you made of this wood and everything. But you all can now perceive that area is different. Like it has been replaced, repaired, that there was something else there, much the same way that a house that was damaged in a bad storm, that you replace it with skill and care and cunning, but yet still you can tell.
Yeah, doesn't have the patina of the older parts.
Exactly. It, even though it is very old too, it has a newness to it that it was just not obvious because of the way that your body is very cunningly made and everything. But you can all now see when he puts his hand to that side, that is different. That is new. And you understand, Lexicon, that something was taken from you that you don't know if you want back or not, but you kind of feel like maybe you do.
Okay. And he tries to fix in his memory anything that he can remember visually of the creature or the woman.
Okay. And the only problem is that you did technically fail that wisdom saving throw. And so the ground around all of you begins to hum. And something comes out of the pool. And that's where we'll end! Chafing Armor, Episode 4. Thank you all for playing.
I'm sorry, everybody.
The price
thank you
of wisdom,
all.
Right?
Yes, it is the curse of wisdom, or the lack of a saving throw for it. If you would all like to support us, you can do it by going to patreon.com/Chafing Armor, where you get fun little extras and bits and bobs, and keep us from having to hawk those Casper mattresses. But more importantly, everyone, thank you so much, Michael, for playing with us today.
Excellent. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Michael, can you tell everyone where they can find you and all of the cool stuff you're doing?
Yes, you can find us on all the social medias, Red Dirt D&D or Red Dirt RPG, which is our overarching banner organization for all the shows that we have. You can find us on YouTube, of course, and just wherever you find podcasts. And I'm on social media at KOSU, or Twitter at KOSU Michael C.
Beautiful. And those, again, will all be in the show notes. Thank you all for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you, Michael.
That was a great job.
And until next time, we will scratch your itch for adventure.